Hey, this is Mr. Mac for you new digital designers. Comic books offer a masterclass actually in directing the viewer's eyes. So comic artists don't just create flat layouts, they're using energy and implied motion, right? Like reaching hand or twisting torso to guide where you look first, and then they direct the eye to the second place, right? And then next. It's just amazing. So by mastering how comics use motion, or at least studying it a little bit here, right, with scale and placement and how to control those certain things, certain elements, what I like to say, structural features of comics, panels and gutters and frames and bleeding, and they actually use shots kind of like filmmakers do too. So it's just amazing how they can do it. So what you want to do is you could even, as we study it a little bit here in this short next video, you want to extract almost those skills and transform your own work, whether you're designing a social media ad, a magazine layout, a presentation, a website, a video, a poster, right? We can learn from the comics. So check out some comic books, do a little research, and now take a look at it from a different angle as far as, making your designs, because implying a little direction, certain things are going, taking that viewer's eyes in the direction that is definitely the message that your client may want, and the message that you want to get out to communicate, right? Visual communications. And that's in our valley, right? But you can make it dynamic, you can make it deliberate, and impossible to ignore. Wouldn't that be great to have that skill? That's a superpower.
I've got you. You're safe now.
Right? All right. Keep up the good work. Watch the next video and a short question there about bleeding and gutters and panels and those features that the comics use. So I'll talk to you soon. Keep up the good work. Mr. Mac out.
Welcome to this video on the conventions of comic books. As part of your graphic design course, we will explore how structural and stylistic elements come together to create compelling visual narratives. In this video, our objectives are to identify the key structural and stylistic conventions used in comic books, and to explain how creators use these elements to achieve specific storytelling effects. Comic books are a popular form of multimodal text, meaning they combine text and images to tell stories. Whether it's a superhero epic or a slice-of-life tale, comics offer something for everyone through this engaging combination. The history of comics dates back to ancient illustrations, like hieroglyphics. By the early 20th century, modern strips were born in newspapers, leading into the golden age of the late 1930s, which saw the rise of the superhero genre. The medium continued to evolve through the Silver Age, with more complex storytelling, the socially conscious themes of the Bronze Age, and today's modern age, which embraces digital platforms and diverse voices. Let's dive into the structural features, the building blocks that define how a comic book is put together. Panels are the individual frames that contain an image and sometimes text. These panels are typically read from left to right and top to bottom, with their various shapes and sizes directly influencing how the reader interprets the story. Frames are the borders around the panel. While traditionally rectangular, creators may use different lines, shapes, and sizes to signal changes in time, location, or even to convey a specific mood, such as dream sequences. The gutter is the space between panels. This is a crucial element, as it requires the reader to mentally bridge the gaps, connecting the moments shown in each panel to form a continuous story. A splash is a large panel, often taking up a whole page, used to emphasize a dramatic moment. A bleed occurs when artwork extends past the page border, creating a dynamic, immersive experience. Framing in comics often mirrors film techniques. Close-ups focus on the head to reveal facial emotions, mid-shots use the upper body to show expression and posture, and long shots capture the full body within the setting. Narration boxes are rectangular text boxes that provide context, exposition, inner monologues, or setting information that differs from the spoken dialogue found in speech bubbles. Speech bubbles contain spoken dialogue. Different styles of these bubbles are used to represent the tone, volume, or nature of the interaction between characters. We use thought bubbles for inner reflection, jagged-edged screen bubbles for shouting or electronic sounds, icicle bubbles for a cold tone, and dashed lines for whispers. Finally, transitions define the relationship between panels, shifting between moments, actions, subjects, or focus. These transitions guide the flow and logic of the narrative. Now that we have covered structural features, let's move on to stylistic features, which are the artistic choices that bring our comic book to life. Lighting and color are essential for setting the mood. Bright colors often signal joy, while dull colors or dim lighting create tension, suspense, or sadness. Red, for example, can be used to suggest violence, danger, or romance. Onomatopoeia involves the use of graphic words to represent the natural sounds of objects or actions, bringing a sense of auditory impact to the static images of a comic. The setting is the time and place of the story. It is conveyed through both visual elements like background and color, and textual elements like narration. Setting helps shape the mood and drives the narrative forward. Emanata refers to the specific symbols and lines drawn near characters to represent their emotions or inner thoughts, such as shock, confusion, or love, when they cannot be easily depicted otherwise. Common examples of emanata include sweat or teardrops for sadness, light bulbs for ideas, hearts for affection, question marks for confusion, and jagged lines to signify anger or dizziness. Objects also carry symbolic meaning in comics. By choosing specific items, creators can offer deeper insights into a character's identity, the setting, or the overarching theme of the story. Nonverbal character communication is also vital. This includes facial expressions, body posture, gestures, and gaze, all of which provide important cues about a character's internal state and reactions. To help with your analysis, refer to this summary checklist covering panels, shot types, narration, speech, transitions, and the various stylistic elements we have discussed today. Thank you for joining this exploration of comic book design. By understanding these conventions, you can better appreciate the craft behind your favorite visual stories.
I've got you! Hold on tight! Watch out! He's attacking! Not on my watch! Help! Just a little further. I have you! Stay with me!
Where are you taking me?
We need to get you to safety! This ends here, Pittsburgh!